Alright, boys and girls, what is up? This video will stress the importance. We don't care too much about time. We care about price. The main thing I really want to care about is where, okay? Where is price bouncing or rejecting from? When we have these zones like this, right? This is our BOS, which means that this is my zone. Where in this zone we are bouncing from, super important. If it's somewhere random, a lot of the times you're going to look for your confirmation here, you're going to get excited, you get stopped out. So I hope I bring the point across. Where is price bouncing from? So let's look at our current structure. We can see that we are clearly bullish, putting in higher highs and higher lows. So let's look at breaks of structure to the upside. It's the same on every time frame. We have a high, we closed above, giving us a low down here. What does that mean? That means we can draw a zone from here to here. Nice. Now, do we have another break of structure here? Let's check. No, we didn't candle close above this, so this isn't a break structure. No break structure, no zone. What do we have? We have a nice first tap into this liquidity, into this zone here. So a lot of people would be looking for this 6 tap. And I would agree with you. So let's play price out. There's a sweep, okay. Now we can look for some sort of indication that price does indeed want to continue higher. Okay, and I will even play this. Okay, no, we'll just keep this here. Okay, hold up. What have we done? So we've come into our zone, right? We're bullish, we've come into our zone, we've swept liquidity. And as you can see here, we have indeed shifted structure internally. So now it's like, okay, we're in an uptrend, we've got our 6 taps, we've shifted structure, telling us we want to bounce. You know what, I'm going to enter in this zone here. And I'm going to look for longs, let's say in here, stop loss below, targeting that high. Beautiful setup. This is definitely going to bang. Nice, I'm tagged in. Alright, there's still hope, there's still hope, there's still hope. It hasn't broken any. What? This was an A+ setup. How did it fail? What did I say at the start of the video? Where price bounces is super important. So again, let's look at this zone. So we know we were trading between here and here. Where within here to here, within this zone, can we bounce? What are areas of demand? Areas of demand are up to down moves like that, or they are areas of consolidation. I just dropped a whole video on it in the second last video, so you can go watch that, but I've dropped loads of videos on that. So up to down, we have this one here, right? This one got ran through. As you can see, we swept the first tap in this one. We completely ran through it with no bullish shift. So that one gets broken. Then we have this up to down here. What do we notice again? Price runs through it, right? It tries to bounce, it fails, it runs through. So where do we get this shift? We get this shift here, that telling us, yeah, we're ready to long. It's coming from here. Is this anywhere significant? No, as you can see, there's no demand zone in here after this low that should push price up. If we do push price up, obviously nothing's 100% of the time, most likely it's going to be a fake shift. It's going to stop people out and then use them as liquidity. So once we ran this low here, I switched bearish. And I was like, okay, there's nothing now stopping us from getting this change of character. We're looking for a long in this zone, but there's nothing now stopping us from reaching this low and shifting by a structure. So now if I redraw this, I can see, okay, this is my goal. This is now where I'm expecting price to go based on how we moved within this zone. Where can I look for a sell to take out this low? Let's look at what we did. So here we took this low. Right. Creating a bearish zone on a lower time frame because it's not bearish zone on this time frame because we never closed above. mitigated 50% and move lower. This zone worked perfectly and it's fully used. We then have this zone. Right, we put in a first tap, move lower, and still left it unmitigated. So this flip that you're using to long within this bullish zone is just going to be liquidity for the short. Right? When you get stopped out, you notice there's a 6 tap the other side that works perfectly. And based on, because where price, we knew after this low got ran, this area of demand, it doesn't make sense for price to bounce. We can take out this low. We know that this is now a fake flip, right? That price can sweep. And if we look in the opposing direction, price is going to come sweep that, tap into 50% of this zone or mitigate this zone. More specifically, this origin we had here, right? This area of consolidation before the big break, and then we should respect that high and make a lower low. Boom, respected this high, made a lower low. So if you knew where price was going based on where we are bouncing or where we are rejecting from, and make sure that is a valid area, you could have caught these shoes for a nice trade. So hope this video helped. Stresses the importance of where price is bouncing. As always, if you want to watch me live stream my trading every day, link is in the description below. If you want to apply for my one-on-one mentorship, link is in the description below. Apart from that, appreciate your time as always, and I'll catch you in the next video.